All right, we have a tray with marbles on it. There we go. Now you can see me. A tray with marbles on it and a piece of cardboard that, if I can get it to lay right, is gonna lay on top of the marbles. And then we have this car that like winds up. It's pretty cool. It's actually fun. So anyways, I am going to wind the car up and put the car on the cardboard. The car is going to go forward. And you know from Newton's third law that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So the car is applying a force on the cardboard, and that force is causing the car to go forward. What is going to happen to the cardboard? Is the cardboard going to go forward as well? Is it going to go to the side? Is it going to go backwards? Is it going to stay still? What is going to happen to the cardboard? Let's see. It might take me 2 tries. Let's see. All right. My car is going to fly. All right. Haha, I caught them both, and it took 1 try. So as you can see, the cardboard goes in the opposite direction. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if the car is applying a forward force on the cardboard, then that means the cardboard applies a force back on the car. That's why it goes backwards. If you are swinging a golf club, the golf club applies a forward force on the golf ball, but the golf ball applies a force back on the golf club. We tend to only think of the first force. Forces work in pairs though. We tend to think of the car goes forward. That's what we see, that's the action. But we don't think of the reaction. We don't think what else is happening. We know that a golf club applies a force on the golf ball that sends the golf ball flying. But we forget that the golf ball has to also apply a force back on the golf club because forces work in pairs. 2. There's always 2 forces. Let's do this one more time because it's cool. All right. Ready. Ready. I don't know if y'all can see that. The cardboard went flying that time. So now you can't forget that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You can't forget that it's opposite because that went flying in the opposite direction. And you can't forget that there's 2 forces in every force pair. There's always a pair of forces. So, and it's always on the same object. A lot of times y'all like to say that the golf club applied a force on the golf ball and the golf ball went flying. That's not the same 2 objects. The golf club applied a force on the golf ball. The golf ball applied a force back on the golf club. The car applied a force on the cardboard. The cardboard applied a force back onto the car. Okay.